now at 9. It's officially spring, which means it's time to start gardening. What community resources are available for you?
Plus, confirmation hearings started today for Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson. How her run for court is historic.
Warm for now, but cooler temperatures and rain are on the way.
Delaware County's only live television newscast from Ball State University's Unified Media Newsroom. You're watching NewsLink Indiana.
For being with us, I'm Anna Chalker.
And I'm Kara Przuchek.
Just hours ago, Governor Eric Holcomb making legislative decisions on two controversial bills. Holcomb vetoing a bill that aimed to ban transgender females from participating in girls' school sports. According to the Associated Press, Republican sponsors of the bill said it was needed to protect female sports and opportunities in college. While that bill was rejected, another was accepted, ending the state's gun permit requirement to carry handguns in public. This law will take effect July 1st and allows anyone 18 or older to carry a firearm. At least 21 other states allow residents to carry handguns without a permit. Holcomb said in a statement that the bill, quote, entrusts Hoosiers who can lawfully carry a handgun to do so responsibly within our state.
A new way of growing greens is coming to Muncie. NewsLink Indiana's Tara Konitsky has more on when you may start seeing them on your plate.
Hear about recalls like salmonella, regarding salmonella and listeria and E. coli. We have none of that.
After a CDC outbreak in February, recalling lettuce salad kits due to listeria from brands like Dole and Fresh Express, George Pastrana, CEO of Living Greens Farm, is opening a facility in Muncie to grow greens indoors and free from recalls.
We're looking in Indiana. We found this great facility that was pre-built, perfect for our needs in Muncie, Indiana, and found really good partners.
The vertical indoor farming approach uses 95% less water, 95% less shipping, and 98% less land, with no pesticides in comparison to growing these greens from the ground.
Raise the roots out of water, so they're just suspended in air, and then we mist the roots with a nutrient-rich a spray of water.
After they are grown in Muncie, they will be sent to stores in the area like Fresh Thyme and Kroger stores.
Harvest to shelf at your local retailers within 24 hours. And that further enhances the freshness and quality that we're able to offer versus other indoor growers and traditional farms for sure.
As many wonder about the price of indoor grown lettuce will be compared to it coming from the ground, he says,
a leading brand of traditionally farmed bagged salads and salad kits might sell for, $4 or $5, and that's really what we target as well.
In Muncie, Tara Konitsky, NewsLink, Indiana.
You can expect to see Living Greens farm lettuce on the shelves at local grocery stores starting in 2023.
The vibrant Minnetrista has always strived to be part of the center of the Muncie community. Now people have yet another reason to visit their gorgeous grounds. NewsLink Indiana's Olivia Slonaker spoke with the man in charge about his hopes for uniting the community.
The nature area to the Bob Ross experience, there's something for everyone at Minnetrista's Museum and Gardens. Yet another contribution to the horticulture experience has been the Free Seed Library, an initiative designed to help the city of Muncie get in touch with the greener side of things.
Use this as a point of contact for the community to sort of facilitate that gardening throughout the community.
After a year of being open, Weiland says that the library is finally ready to serve as a helping point for community connection. The idea for the Free Seed Library is when a resident takes information, they provide something of their own, similar to the little free library boxes around Muncie.
We used this first year to kind of test it out, see what worked and what didn't. Any problems that might have come around, we tried to address those.
But it's not just seeds that citizens can find in the showcase. Items such as catalogs, envelopes, and labeling supplies are all features. People can access the library whenever they'd like to borrow tools, donate seeds, or just to learn something new about plants.
I have a plethora of seeds this year, and we're basically just trying to get them out into the community. Anyone who can and will use these seeds is welcome to take them. If they have extra seeds, they can come and drop them off for other people to use.
Minnetrista is always willing to accept donations of catalogs, horticulture encyclopedias, envelopes, pens, chalk, and other additional tools for organizing the library. Donations can be dropped off at the Free Seed Library or at the Office of Horticulture across the street from Minnetrista at 216 West St. Joseph Street. In Muncie, Olivia Slonaker, NewsLink, Indiana.
For more information about the Free Seed Library, you can visit ballstatedaily.com. And today was the perfect day to start a garden, and I know with the rain coming, it's definitely going to help those plants grow.
Exactly. Adam, what do we got for weather?
Yeah, it was a very beautiful day, plenty of sunshine. Hopefully you were able to get outside, do some gardening of your own. But currently outside right now, 60 degrees, under clear skies, slight breeze, west, southeast at 3 miles an hour. But it's not just beautiful here in Muncie, also beautiful across the area. A little bit cooler, 54 up into Fort Wayne, 60 down to Indianapolis, 63 into Bloomington, and 63 over into Lafayette. So hopefully you got some things planned because there is going to be some rain coming up on the way over the next couple of days. Currently tracking some cloud cover begin to push into Indiana, as well as some showers down to parts of Missouri. That will begin to make its way into the area over the next couple of days starting tomorrow. So yes, expect to see plenty of rain over the next couple of days. Back to you two.
Thank you, Adam. A historic day on Capitol Hill as President Joe Biden looks to put the first African-American woman on the Supreme Court. Confirmation hearings before the Senate Judiciary Committee began today. Ketanji Brown Jackson would become the first African-American woman to serve on our nation's highest court if confirmed.
I am confirmed. I commit to you that I will work productively to support and defend the Constitution.
Today's hearings offered a chance for President Joe Biden's Supreme Court pick to introduce herself to the panel. Also an opportunity for all 22 members of the committee to deliver opening statements. The real test will come Tuesday when questioning begins. Brown Jackson is no stranger to the process. As a federal judge, this is her 4th time sitting before the committee.
An all-black Women's Army Corps unit of about 850 women who sorted millions of pieces of mail during World War II is finally getting the recognition they deserve. The quote 6888 will get a Congressional Gold Medal for their pioneering military service, devotion to duty, and the part they played in boosting morale for people stationed in Europe during the war. The group set up a new mailing tracking system and cleared the 6-month backlog of mail in just 3 months, processing about 17 million pieces of mail by the end of the war. The White House hasn't scheduled the awards ceremony yet. And after the break, the FBI isn't releasing their crime data from the last 3 months of 2021. Find out why.
Plus, the U.S. Embassy in Moscow is wanting official access for Americans detained in Russia. Why that's important.
Riding the bus is an easy thing to do. Last year, we carried 60,000 riders from the Ball State area. 50,000 of those were students. Anywhere you want to go, Mitts will take you there.
So, I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. A Fort Wayne resident has been identified as one of the 4 Marines who died when the Osprey aircraft crashed.
This on Friday night in a Norwegian town in the Arctic Circle during a NATO training exercise. Hoosier Captain Matthew J. Tomkovich, Captain Ross A. Reynolds of Massachusetts, Gunnery Sergeant James W. Speedy of Ohio, and Corporal Jacob M. Rowe of Kentucky were stationed on a Marine Corps air station in New River, North Carolina. The cause of the crash remains under investigation.
A 19-year-old Indianapolis man has been arrested in a shooting on Interstate 70 that left a 21-year-old wounded. State police say the man was arrested Friday afternoon. They say shots were fired Thursday at a car traveling westbound on I-70 near Interstate 465. A woman driving the car was hit and later taken to a hospital. The man was held on aggravated battery and resisting law enforcement charges.
And Indiana wasn't the only one that experienced shooting violence over the weekend. This weekend was one that consisted of deadly violence all across the country. In the state of Texas alone, there were at least 3 shootings. Following a fight in a parking lot outside a birthday party in Houston, 4 teenagers were shot and one 17-year-old boy was killed. The Harris County Sheriff's Department says the dispute involved as many as 100 people. And in Miami Beach, there was a scare during spring break early yesterday morning. Then in Arkansas, a shooting at a car show killed 1 man and injured at least 28 people, including multiple children. While the Arkansas State Police say this was not intended to be a mass shooting incident, the small community is startled.
It's shocking. We have a small community, a farming community. You don't expect that from small town Arkansas.
According to the Gun Violence Archive, the shooting at the Arkansas car show is the single largest mass shooting incident in the U.S. in more than 2 years.
Thanks, Anna. The FBI has announced they will not be releasing quarterly crime data from the final 3 months of 2021. The FBI said it received data from less than 10,000 of the nation's 18,800 law enforcement agencies. That falls under the 60% threshold the agency says it needs. The FBI said it would still post data for cities with a population of 100,000 people or more. The move will add to the void in reliable data on crime as the nation looks to fighting growing gun violence.
All 132 people on board a Boeing plane that crashed in China today have died. The China Eastern Airlines flight was heading from Kunming to Guizhou, where it went down in southern China. Chinese state media says it's reporting President Xi Jinping has asked investigators to determine what caused the crash as they carry out a search and rescue. According to Chinese state media, Chinese Eastern Airlines is grounding all of its Boeing 737 planes. The plane that crashed was a different type of 737 than the model that was flown in 2 deadly crashes in 2018 and 2019.
The historic humanitarian crisis triggered by Russia's lethal invasion of Ukraine is worsening, as attacks on civilians are ramped up by Russian forces. As bomb bursts, gunfire rings out in peaceful Ukrainian streets, violence forcing some 10 million people, including about 1.5 million children, to flee their homes. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky now says he's ready for negotiations with Russian President Vladimir Putin, but warns of what might happen if these talks fail.
We're losing people on a daily basis, innocent people on the ground. Russian forces have come to exterminate us, to kill us. If these attempts fail, that would mean that this is a third world war.
This as Zelensky and other Ukrainian citizens plead for more aid from the U.S.
And the U.S. is responding to those pleas, stepping up its efforts to help this week. President Joe Biden held a call earlier today with European leaders. He will also talk with American CEOs about the war. And on Wednesday, President Biden will travel to Europe for an emergency NATO summit. He'll visit Warsaw, Poland on Friday with talks with that country's president about Russia's war in Ukraine. All of this as Ukrainian citizens are being injured in large numbers by the Russian attacks.
Убивали всех людей. Это сволочи, это гады, блядь, паразиты.
In a video address today, Zelensky says the Ukrainian port city of Mariupol is being, quote, reduced to ashes by the attacks.
The U.S. Embassy in Moscow says the U.S. ambassador to Russia demanded official access for Americans detained in Russia. It says Ambassador John Sullivan met with Russian foreign affairs officials today. U.S. officials do not dispute Russia's claims that Sullivan was summoned to address President Biden, calling Russian President Putin a war criminal. Last week, the embassy tweeted he demanded Russia follow international law and basic human decency by allowing consular access to all U.S. citizen detainees. U.S. citizens detained in Russia include WNBA player Brittany Griner and former Marines Paul Whelan and Trevor Reed.
And after the break, we'll take a full look at weather. Stay with us.
you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Emotes say a lot, but they can't say it all. Think your guildmate is struggling? Try these dialogue options. Go beyond emotes. Check in with your guildmates at seizetheawkward.org.
Every day,
Millions of people are connecting
and even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together.
we should still make an effort
We should still make an
to
effort.
get to know each other.
On a deeper level. Father,
Cosplayer,
mentor.
actor.
It's time we take a step forward
It's time we take a step forward.
come together.
and discover
How accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. It is 9:16 and you are looking at a view from campus. It was beautiful today,
A great
and
day.
I know we're not going to go there anymore.
I know, I think we're getting some rain, and I
Yeah.
think we're going to be dropping in temperature. Adam, how long are we going to be expecting that cool down to be happening?
In less than a couple of days, I'm tracking some clouds as rain showers begin to push into the area. But for now, we're going to start to see temperatures stay on the more warm, mild side. Currently 60 degrees here in Muncie, 54 up into Fort Wayne, 60 down to Indianapolis, 63 into Bloomington, 63 over into Lafayette. However, with those clouds begin to roll in, expect to see temperatures remain on the mild side tonight, dropping down to 50 degrees with increasing clouds, especially after midnight. But all good things must come to an end, so does the sunshine and warmer temperatures. Tomorrow, getting up to only 56, but 100% chance of rain. So let me break down the timing of that rain for you tomorrow. By 4 a.m., we're starting to see some showers begin to push up towards the area. But then by 6 a.m., most of the Muncie area will see some showers. And then by noon, some heavier showers for southern Indiana. So Bloomington, Evansville, expect to see some heavier showers, especially for people along I-70. And then by dinner time, some more heavier showers begin to push into the area, clearing out by midnight Wednesday morning with some more spotty scattered showers throughout the day on Wednesday. Now, tomorrow is not our only chance of rain. 100% chance of rain tomorrow. Most of Indiana, most of you will expect to see rain on and off throughout the day. Wednesday, 80% chance of rain. Now, those showers will become more scattered, as well as a possibility for a thunderstorm or two Wednesday evening around dinner time. A couple of those showers and thunderstorms could produce some damaging wind as well as some small hail. So continue to stay updated with us throughout the week as that progresses. And then on Thursday, down to a 60% chance of rain with some isolated scattered showers on Thursday. And then by Friday, drying out a little bit, 40% chance of rain, but those showers on Friday will remain in the morning hours. Now, with all that rain, expect to see a little bit of accumulating rain over the next couple of days with an all-day rain. Tomorrow, expect to see about an inch of rain. And then on Wednesday, quarter inch of rain with those scattered showers. A couple of those areas that see the thunderstorms could see up to a half of an inch of rain, and then a tenth of an inch of rain on Thursday and on Friday. And we will dry out for the weekend with all that rain moving out of the area. So if you're driving the next couple of days, make sure to be careful because potholes can very easily become disguised as puddles. So if you see a puddle, don't try to floor through it, drive around it. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, rain, showers, and thunderstorms over the next couple of days. A little bit on the warmer side, Wednesday 66, but then decreasing with some cooler temperatures to start the weekend. 47 on Sunday, but then warming up to 53 on Monday to start your week. So you're going to get some rain over the next couple of days, as well as those cooler temperatures. So it's going to, like they say, April showers, but it's more like pre-April showers bring Lots of rain for the end of
It
March.
definitely has. It was spring starting yesterday. I think we weren't expecting this rain to happen, and I don't think we were expecting colder temperatures to be coming.
No, but I have to admit, I'm not mad as long as it's not snowing.
It is not snowing.
It's not
That is
snowing,
all
so
that
I'm happy
matters.
about that.
And at least the sun will be coming out. Hopefully the temperatures will be rising when the sun comes back out.
Hopefully.
Adam, thank you so much. And Bryce, what could we be seeing in sports tonight?
One Ball State team is swinging into full gear in the Diamonds, and the Indianapolis Colts finding themselves a new quarterback earlier this afternoon. Find out who next in sports.
Here's your sandwich, miss.
Oh, thank you.
And your burger.
Awesome, thank you.
And your bowl of boiling water, sir.
After retiring from the NFL, I've been able to spend a lot more time coaching my daughter's basketball teams. It's something I love to do. Through our games and our tournaments, we see all types of coaching, good and bad. And it begs the question, do we really know who's coaching our kids? Do they have the proper training and screening it would take for me to be comfortable with my daughters playing for that coach? Our Youth Basketball Association made the decision to use trusted coaches to screen and train all of our coaches. I'm a trusted coach. Are you?
So if one cat has 4 kittens who reproduce every 6 months, how many cats will there be in 5 years? Who's got it? Is this... What is that? Seriously? Who threw that?
Cats are terrible at math, but they sure do multiply. Please spay, neuter, and adopt.
The solution is 10.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. I'm Bryce Dimsevich with sports. Ball State baseball is facing off at home this past weekend. NewsLink Indiana's Zach Greer spoke with the team on their game plan for the rest of the season.
Ball State baseball facing off in a 4-game homestand against Bowling Green. And after outscoring the Falcons 55-19 over the 4 games, head coach Rich Maloney focusing on working together for the rest of the season.
Again, we're just trying to build our team. We got a lot of new guys. We have some veterans back and trying to mesh the team together so that we play as a group. And the better that we play as a group, the more success hopefully we'll have.
Many players on the team feel as though this weekend was a great way to send the message to the rest of the Mid-American Conference.
You can either win every game or you can lose every game, and we have to play our best every game, and I think that's what we have to show. And every day is a grind in the MAC, and it's 40 games, but it's 1 game at a time.
Our bats are hot, so we're sending a message basically just like, throw us what you got, and we're gonna hit it. We're ready for anything.
Rich Maloney and the Ball State Cardinals are looking to do something that has not been attainable for the first time in over 8 years, being able to swing for the MAC championship.
We're all about the team. For us to be successful, we all have to pull in the same direction, and that's what the guys are doing right now, and that's our culture. That's who we are. The team, the team, the team.
Ball State currently sits at 12-8 overall and 7-1 in the MAC. Their next matchup will take place next weekend against the Broncos of Western Michigan. The Cardinals will be back at First Merchant Ballpark on April 15th against Akron. In Muncie, Zach Greer, NewsLink Indiana.
Things in the Diamond. Ball State softball securing a big win over the nationally ranked Missouri Tigers in the Mizzou Classic on Sunday. After a tough loss to the 14th ranked Northwestern right before the matchup, the Cardinals hungry for a victory. Ball State 6-17 on the year heading into the matchup with the 18th ranked Missouri Tigers. After going down 2 runs in the very first inning, the Cardinals finding their groove and defeating the Tigers 4-3. Ball State will look to keep this momentum going as they open MAC conference play against Central Michigan in Mount Pleasant on Friday at 3 p.m. This afternoon, the Indianapolis Colts trading for 36-year-old Matt Ryan, their new quarterback for the 2022 season. The Colts sending a third-round draft pick to Atlanta for Ryan in this trade. After trading away starter Carson Wentz to the Washington Commanders earlier this offseason, the Colts were left with a gap in the quarterback position. This trade fills the hole with a new QB1 ready to take on the 2022 NFL season as a Colt. Ryan will start his new journey in the Indianapolis Colts after spending 14 seasons with the Falcons. Now, this is pretty cool as a Colts fan myself. You've seen guys like Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck, big quarterbacks. What do you think Ryan does for this team?
I think he'll do pretty good. I think we have a good history of some pretty memorable quarterbacks coming through the Colts.
Exactly, and I think, with the experience he already has, we could really use this and help us, our team, get even farther.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of crazy stuff happening. Let's talk about more crazy stuff. March Madness,
Yes.
Lots of upsets. How are your brackets looking, guys?
I haven't looked. I've watched the game, so I have an idea, but I'm afraid to look because I was wanting to win, but I don't know about that.
I'll be honest, I don't have a bracket.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't have time to fill it out, but whoever wins is going to win.
Yeah, mine's absolutely busted. With that Auburn loss, it just wasn't good. So I'm hoping that there's a lot of fun games coming up towards the end, going into the Sweet 16, which starts Thursday. I'm really excited to see what happens.
Yes, Bryce, thank you so much.
After the break, we take our final look at weather.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. Can you help me? I got it. Thank you.
No problem.
Just like the rules to surviving Zombieland, there are steps you can take to be prepared for an emergency.
It's the right thing to do.
Talk with your family to make a plan. Look for safe areas to meet up if separated. And stock up on supplies. It's never too early to get prepared, so start now.
Right now?
Right now. You can't predict emergencies, but you can be ready.
You're welcome, America.
Visit ready.gov today to learn more.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back. And now, if you thought the impossible couldn't happen, it did. The Eiffel Tower has grown by 20 feet. It's all because of a new digital radio antenna that was added to the top this week. This iconic structure is now 1,083 feet tall, at such a dizzying height that a helicopter had to install the antenna. The new addition enables digital radio broadcasting for the region.
Now turning it over to entertainment, after 31 years of crazy stories, DNA tests, fights, and I can't believe this just happened moments, Maury is saying goodbye. With the series deals with an array of hot-button topics and social issues, centered on Povish's guests as well as the in-studio audience. The long-running daytime talk show series will end production this season. Let's take one final look at weather with Adam.
Rain over the next couple of days, a little bit warm on Wednesday, but as that rain starts to move through, expect to see temperatures drop a little bit for your weekend, but then right back to sunshine and temperatures into the lower 50s to begin your week next week.
That's all tonight for NewsLink Indiana. Be sure to join us again tomorrow night at 9, streaming live on the NewsLink Indiana Facebook page.
And for news anytime, anywhere, go to ballstatedaily.com. Have a great night.